Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Avatar: The Last Airbender. I just finished watching, literally minutes ago, episode 7 of this season, Zuko Alone, which was such a cool episode because we didn't have any Aang or Katara or Sokka. It was all about Zuko, both in the present, and we also got a ton of his backstory, his life as a child. His mother was still around. His grandfather was still Fire Lord, and his sister Azula was still a bully back then. We learned that Iroh was actually next in line to be Fire Lord, but Ozai persuaded their father that he instead deserved that honor. And we saw that, Azula was a terrible kid, a bully to Zuko and her friends, and highly ambitious and a firebending prodigy even at that age. But I want to know more about her. She seems very cold and heartless. I don't know whether that's the extent of it, or is there an emotional motivation behind that response. But I hope we learn more about Azula as the series progresses. I also want to know more about her new teammates. There's May, who was the daughter of the governor of Omashu. And there's the gymnast girl whose name I'm blanking on right now. Tyla or something like that? I might be way off. But I want to know more about them. We introduced both of them a few episodes back now. We haven't had anything since Return to Omashu, I believe, involving those three. So it would be good to get back and find out what they're up to, because we know, in addition to hunting down Iroh and Zuko, that trio have also made finding the Avatar one of their missions. And we have a new member of the team, this blind girl that we discovered a couple of episodes back in an underground fight ring, who's run away from home and joined up with Aang and Sokka and Katara. And her overprotective father has hired a martial arts master, and I forget what the other guy is exactly, but a couple of really proficient earthbenders to track her down and punish those kidnappers who took her. So that should be an interesting story. Maybe we're going to get more of that in this episode. I imagine we are, considering we didn't do anything with that story last episode because it was 100% Zuko. Let's find out. This is episode 8 of season 2, and it's called The Chase. I have to talk more about how good the music is. I know I don't say that enough.
You guys picked a great campsite. The grass is so soft.
That's not grass. Appa's shedding.
Ah, the beauty of spring. Stop! Appa, stop!
Appa fur.
It makes a great wig.
And a great beard.
I'm just glad we finally have another girl in the group, because you two are disgusting.
She's gonna have a wig on too.
I got some hairy pics.
There we go. We're all having fun. Oh, you gotta help.
So, Toph,
She's a spoiled
usually
rich
when
girl.
setting up camp, we try to divide up the work.
Katara, I'm fine. I can carry my own weight. I don't need a fire. I've already collected my own food. And look, my tent's all set up.
Never mind.
Toph's not a team player yet.
There's something coming toward us. What is it? It feels like an avalanche.
It's a marching army.
Should we leave?
Better safe than sorry.
What is that thing?
Oh. New fire tank.
Land, sweet land. See you guys in the morning.
Actually, can you help us unload?
Really?
You're a part of our team now, and
Look, I didn't ask you to help unload my stuff. I'm carrying my own weight.
that's not the point.
You're
Ever
being
since
flown
you joined
around
us,
by our
you've been
team.
nothing but selfish and unhelpful.
Look here, Sugar Queen. I gave up everything I had so that I could teach Aang earthbending. So don't you talk to me about being selfish.
Sugar Queen?
You both need to calm down.
Both? I'm completely calm!
I'm with Katara. Toph would be driving me nuts too.
That thing is back.
Well, how far away is it? Maybe we can close our eyes just for a few minutes.
Why not go not in exactly away from it?
Seriously, what is that thing?
It's
how
gonna
does
be
it keep finding
Azula's
us?
little convoy,
I don't
isn't
know.
it?
Come on, guys. There's something after us, and we don't even know what or who it is.
It could be Zuko.
Who's Zuko?
Oh, just some angry freak with a ponytail who's tracked us all over the world.
What's wrong with ponytails, Ponytail?
This is a warrior's wolf tail.
There's no way they could have tracked us.
I can feel it with my own 2 feet.
Let's get out of here.
Maybe we should face them.
Does she have Toph have a tracking chip on her or something? Azula, presumably? Oh, what? Yeah, what are these creatures? Okay. They're on some sort of funky lizards.
Okay, 3 on 3 plus Sokka.
Now let's get out of here.
Dang.
Appa, yip yip!
How are they tracking? Oh, poor Appa's so
I
tired.
can't believe those girls followed us all the way from Omashu.
We've been up all night with no sleep.
Sokka will be okay.
Are you sure? I've never not slept before. What if I fall asleep now and something happens? Something always happens.
Ah, they're having fun with the freak out faces this episode.
We can't keep flying forever.
Yeah, Appa's running low. Oh, is Zuko chasing them? Wow.
I'm sure we'll come up with something after a short...
I'd be able to sleep on top of Appa. I don't know what the big deal is. Other than for Appa. He's fallen. Appa fell asleep.
Appa fell asleep!
Yeah, you guys gotta take a break. Appa needs a snooze. Oh, he crash landed.
Of course, we could have gotten some sleep earlier if Toph didn't have such issues.
What? You're blaming me for this?
No! No! She's not blaming you!
No, I'm blaming her!
Hey! If there's anyone to blame, it's Shetty over here.
What? You're blaming Appa?
He's leaving a trail everywhere we go.
How dare you blame Appa? He saved your life 3 times today. You're always talking about how you carry your own weight, but you're not. He is. Appa's carrying your weight.
Yeah, exactly.
He never had a problem flying when it was just the 3 of us.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, Toph's a challenging personality to like.
I can't believe I yelled at my earthbending teacher. Now she's gone.
Yeah, but
I know.
she
We're
deserved
all
it.
just trying to get used to each other. And I was so mean to her.
No, you
Yeah,
weren't.
you two were pretty much jerks.
Thanks, Sokka.
She was a jerk too.
I have a plan.
We're gonna give him a wash.
But now that he's clean, no more trail. I'm gonna use Appa's fur to make a fake trail and lead the tank off course.
Zuko?
Oh, that
No,
really
Iroh.
hurt my tailbone.
Oh.
Wads of wet fur. How delightful.
They're not wads. They're more like bunches. It's got an sound.
Clumps.
Clumps!
The Avatar is trying to give us the slip. You two head in that direction and keep your eye out for the bison. I'll follow this trail.
Well, they're good. They're good. What's this place? Ghost town? Very old west. He's waiting for them. I don't know. I feel like these are Jesus lizards and they can run on water. Yeah, May's daggers are freaky. Oh my god, they are Jesus lizards. Oh. It's a good power. Oh no.
How you doing?
Well, you know.
Oh well.
Not Tyler.
Victory is
Tylee.
boring.
Thanks, Appa. I don't know what we do without
4
you.
plus Sokka.
Was it just me? Or was that guy kind of cute?
This is interesting.
Who are you and what do you want?
You mean you haven't guessed? Here's a hint. I must find the Avatar to restore my honor.
She's a
It's
bit of
okay.
a big
You can
old
laugh.
bee, ain't she?
It's funny. You're tired
Man,
and you have
her
no place to
talons,
go.
man.
You can run, but I'll catch you.
I'm not running.
Here is your tea.
Toph and Iroh, this will be interesting.
I know what you're thinking. I look like I can't handle being by myself.
I wasn't thinking that.
You wouldn't even let me pour my own cup of tea. I can take care of myself by myself.
You sound like my nephew. Always thinking you need to do things on your own without anyone's support.
Is he lost?
Yes, a little bit. He's trying to figure out who he is.
So now you're following him.
If he needs me, I'll be there.
Your nephew is very lucky, even if he doesn't know it.
It's true.
Thank you. It helped me. And maybe you should tell him that you need him too.
So much stuff happening right now. Where's Zuko
Do you
exactly?
really want to fight me?
Yes, I really do.
Speak of the devil.
I was wondering when you'd show up, Zuzu.
Zuzu?
Back off, Azula. He's mine.
Mexican standoff. Man, her lightning bending is bonkers. Jeez. Nice.
Uncle.
Get up!
Yeah, now Toph's gonna show up, right?
I thought you
Yeah.
guys could use a little help.
Oh, this is
Well,
interesting.
Look at this. You got me. A princess surrenders with honor.
This isn't honorable. She's full of bullshit. No! Did she just kill Iroh? No. Please
Get
don't
away from
have
us!
Iroh dead. Okay, he's breathing.
Oh, I can help.
Azula's a problem. 0 honor. Huh. Wow. Yeah, Azula's gonna be a major problem. She can hold her own against Aang, Katara, and Sokka. We didn't get to see what it would be like if it was throw Toph into the mix, but her lightning bending is crazy powerful, so that's a challenge. She has no honor based on that very last little scene where she was surrounded by the 6 of them, and she attacked Iroh, and then blew up and escaped in the explosion, basically. Zuko and Iroh are reconnected, but Zuko's as angry as ever. Toph seems to maybe have learned a lesson from Iroh. I liked seeing the two of them having a little chat. I suddenly feared at the very end there that Iroh was dead. And that his scene with Toph was almost like a, sometimes you give a character an important emotional scene just before they die. And I was afraid that might have been that, where he was talking about, giving Toph a valuable lesson, but she left him with a valuable one too. But yeah, I hope Zuko and Iroh are back together. I really like that dynamic. I love how committed Iroh is to Zuko in raising him right and protecting him and teaching him to be a better man and all of these things. He's being a good father is what he's being. Zuko is his surrogate after Iroh lost his own son. And Ozai is basically forsaken Zuko as his son, so it's kind of perfect. Like, Iroh was cast off and Zuko was cast off, and together they make a really good father-son combo. Of course, Zuko doesn't look at it like that yet, but maybe he'll get to there. Azula... Yeah, Azula's a problem. May and Ty Lee, they're interesting. I'm not sure if they're certainly not as hardcore as Azula. May is a little more vicious. I feel like Ty Lee could turn at any moment, especially when we get that comment of hers that she thinks Sokka is cute. But they're beatable. Neither of them are benders, as far as we know. I mean, they're both incredibly talented. May with these daggers, Ty Lee with all these pressure point attacks where she can basically just like make people's limbs go numb, and by doing so take away their bending abilities, as we saw with Katara back in Omashu. But I don't know. I mean, I've been talking about maybe Zuko joining our gang since midway through season 1, and we're nowhere near that even now. So maybe it's too much wishful thinking. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I like that the possibilities there. I like the idea of there's multiple romantic connections here now. We've been teasing Aang and Katara for a while now, but now there's a May Zuko history. There's this new one between Ty Lee and Sokka that might be a thing. If Toph ever becomes a trusted member of the group, is she going to have any sort of affection for Aang? They're of a similar age. Yeah, I don't know. There's, I think that's a lot of that early. It's unspoken, but I think that there may be a hint of that in. No, you know what? No, that's me projecting maybe, because I do think Toph's whole thing was she's trying to prove her strength by saying I'm carrying my own weight. I don't need your help. That's basically what she's saying, so she wants to be completely independent, but that also means not helping anyone else in her mind. And hopefully she learned her lesson from her conversation with Iroh, that it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to help others. She did come back and help our team, so hopefully the new dynamic of the group will be a little bit better than it was in the first half of this episode before Toph left the group. But yeah, Toph was quite blind to the fact that she wasn't carrying her own weight because Appa was carrying her. It's weird. I think Katara wasn't being particularly rude. I mean, like, she was being a little passive-aggressive, perhaps. And maybe it would have... But, you know what? No, Toph knew exactly what she was asking. She was asking for help in setting up camp. And Toph was like, no, I'm good. I'm just here for the ride, but I'm not involved with you guys at all. And that's not cool. That's not how you make yourself part of the team. You have to help out and be willing to be helped. And that's what teamwork is. And the sum is greater than the whole. The whole is the greater than the sum of the parts, right? That's how it works. yeah, I'm loving what the story's doing. We suddenly had all our characters together again after there was so much. Everyone was so widespread just a few episodes ago. Zuko and Iroh had split. Toph was in and out of the group and back in. We didn't know where the girls were, but now they've all convened in this abandoned Old West town, and we're finally getting a little sleep. But I think, yeah, Azula's going to be a problem. She's incredibly powerful, but there's got to be a way to. She's got to have a weakness, because right now she really just does come off as a bully. She's just frightening. She's not sympathetic. She's not particularly interesting because I don't think there's any depth to her character that I can see. We might just be waiting on that story. But as it stands right now, it feels like she's cold-hearted, ambitious, and a bully. The closest thing I got to a bit of understanding her personality could be her reaction when Iroh sent them gifts in the last episode, in the flashbacks. General Iroh sent them gifts from Ba Sing Se, and he sent Zuko the dagger, and he sent Azula a doll. And Azula was completely uninterested in a doll. She's ambitious. She's got the warrior mentality in the family. She's inherited that from her father and from her grandfather. And I could see where in other storylines that could be your motivation. Because you're the girl, you're not sort of flagged to be the heir. Except she was Ozai's favorite. She's always been Ozai's favorite from the sounds of it because she was a firebending prodigy. It doesn't feel like she's been denied any opportunity because of her gender. So I perhaps understand her resentment, but I don't feel like that she's been necessarily motivated by that. But who knows? I just hope for more understanding of Azula's character, because she still remains rather one note to me. It's a very, very dangerous note, don't get me wrong, but yeah, she just seems like a bully. She's powerful. She has fun fighting. She has very little respect for her opponents. She's a liar. She is without honor. Yeah, she's just kind of evil in every way. And I haven't seen the hints of good that we got from Zuko early on. Maybe that'll come. Maybe it won't. Maybe having a one-note villain isn't the worst thing. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this episode. Really interesting one. I can't wait for more of these. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. It really does go a long way in helping me and the channel. If you are at all interested in checking out my full-length reactions to these episodes, check out my Patreon. We also have early access to all of my YouTube edits, so we're at least 4 weeks ahead over there. If you want to get a jump on things, that's an option as well. And it's a great way to support me and the channel. It really is greatly appreciated. But if you can't, I totally get it. Thank you for spending a little bit of time here today on the channel. It really does mean the world to me that you choose to spend a bit of your day with me. I have a blast doing these. I hope you get a lot out of them, or get something out of them at least, you know? I hope they bring a little bit of good to you, to your day. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, we'll see you soon. Cheers.